Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Now, today we'll be breaking down this image that was leaked. Apparently it's from a deleted scene in Scream 2022 depicting official proof that Stu Macher is dead. However, we're going to be examining this picture and trying to figure out if it's legit and if it's not. And if so, where does it come from? I have a few theories on this myself, so stick around and let's look into it. Okay, let's take a look at this picture a little bit. We're going to have to go back and forth between an original picture from Scream and this picture, so let's get into it and figure out what's what. You can see that in this picture, Stewie has blue pants. Stu did not have blue pants in the original movie. You can also see that he has white shoes. He did not have white shoes in the original movie. In the original movie, his pants were sort of a lime green or kind of a almost army green, but a little bit lighter. And he had black shoes. You can also see that in this picture, his hands are down. That was not the original picture. His hands were not down at his side. They were in fact up by the TV itself, trying to prevent the TV from falling on him. Now, if you look at the original picture here, you will see, if you look at the original picture, you're going to see that he does have on the green pants. The stab mark is more in the center of his chest. The TV has air vents, and his arms, like I said, are up. Looking at the original picture, you will also notice that the VHS player is in the center with some drawers underneath it. And there's a movie that's under his arm that is face down. Also, the cord is on the bottom of the TV. Clearly, the top of the TV has fallen onto Stu's head. You can see the back of the TV plainly. If you look at the new picture, you will see that the drawer is drastically different. It looks wider with a VHS player in the center with the drawers on the side of it. The TV seems to have fallen on Stu from the bottom instead of the top. You can clearly see the cord. You also don't see the back of the TV or the air vents if it had any on the top. You see that his hands are down by his side. You see a movie that looks like it's quite possibly The Craft. It almost looks like it's The Craft. You see over on the other side some movies that are there. You also see all the feathers. And you see some crime scene numbers hanging around if you look really, really close. Now, all of that leads me to believe that this is not, in fact, Stu. That this is a scene that's happened inside of the Stab movies. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would they delete the scene? Is this proof that Stu is alive? It may be. And I'm going to play devil's advocate here. There's a lot of people who really don't want to believe the whole Stu is alive theory. However, I'm going to present you with a few facts, and you can check these facts. And if you find anything that I've said that is wrong within this, please, by all means, let me know. Always let me know. When I've rewatched these movies, and I've watched them numerous times, I remember them always saying Billy Loomis is dead. Never in the history of these movies, in any one of them, have they officially said the words, Stewie is dead. If you could find this clip where they explicitly mention Stewie as being dead, by all means let me know. But that adds credence to the fact that he may be alive. The other thing is that we see the Randy scene in the Stab movie. And as we see it play out, the next inevitable scene in the Stab movie would be the Billy Loomis and Stu Macher reveal, which would ultimately lead to a scene very much like this one. So, if this was supposed to be a real crime scene photo, then they would have had to have looked at the original pictures and gotten the facts straight, gotten the picture to match the movie, because otherwise it doesn't add anything to it. It doesn't look right, and therefore this cannot possibly be that crime scene. We saw how that crime scene would have looked in the original movie. We saw it. He didn't all of a sudden put his hands out to his side, go into the bathroom and switch into blue pants and white shoes, and then come back and put the TV on his head the wrong way. Switching a couple of the DVDs as he or switching a couple of the VHSs as he went along. And that's the thing there. You know, in order for that to work, he'd have to have been alive to do this, at least long enough to do that. And that would just be dumb. Why would you go through the effort of making a scene, a deleted scene where he would have done that? And why would that? So I believe that this was part of the Stab movie, that's why there are differences, because the Stab movie was based on the true story, but it officially got a little bit wrong. The outfits might have been a little bit different. The stab wounds could have been a little bit off because, you know, Gail Weathers wrote the book on it, but did she fill in every last detail right? And would she have even bothered to tell you what color pants Stu Macher was wearing? Now, granted, there would be actual crime scene footage out there somewhere that people could look up. And that's another story altogether. But that's only providing that Stu Macher is dead, and they have never officially said those words. In fact, if you look closely at the movie, right under the Kirby is a live YouTube video, you will see the Conspiracy Channel video. People are saying it's a Conspiracy Channel video saying that is the real Stu Macher alive. Well, I'm going to propose that maybe this is a question they wanted you to be asking, that they put it in there as a nod to the fact that they've never said he's dead. And this deleted scene was meant to be in the movie just as the Stab movie footage. But the fact that they put that in the movie to ask if Stu Macher was alive may be the exact proof we need that Stu Macher is in fact alive, coupled with this picture here. So let me know what you think. Do you think this picture adds any credence to the possibility that Stu Macher is alive? Do you think that this picture came from the Stab movies? Do you think we'll get to see it in the deleted scenes? Could they show us a lot more maybe of the Stab movie? Let me know what you think about all of that in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit like if you like this video. Make sure you're sharing it with all of your friends so they get the same great content you're getting. YouTube likes it when you leave comments, so definitely leave us a comment. And we like it too, so we want to hear from you. Let's have a conversation, one fan to another. Miko thinks we need more subscribers, and look at this face. Would he lie to you? Would you lie to them, Miko? No, he wouldn't. So make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And then, friends, remember the world can be a dangerous place. And we all could be a little bit nicer to each other as a fandom and as a world. So at the end of the day, remember one thing. Fandom is family.